Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of the Streamchamps series. Today I'm playing Georgiou. As always, if you like the content, please press the corresponding button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Okay, let's go. Okay, it's the first time that I'm playing on Heroes 3, so I guess it's all the same, but I will soon find out, I suppose. Okay, this looks all familiar so far. Wishing good match, and then we'll start. So I've got 14 minutes for a 7-point match, so that should be plenty of time. Okay, now he's starting. Yeah, everything seems to be working fine. Okay, drag and drop. Do I hit 2 here? Oh, that should be... So there are lots of messages from Heroes 3 that are kind of confusing me. Do I have to hit 2 checkers here with the 3-point mate already? I'll just do. Can't be that bad. This is still not a cube, unfortunately. I will cover and split my back checkers. If he dances, then I think I have a cube. So the blitz attempt failed. Yeah, he should hit loose. Drag and drop is disallowed now, so whatever. I will manage. So that happens when you play on an unfamiliar server without testing it before. 5-3, so 5 is clear. I can hit. I've got the stronger board, he's got a blot. But do I really want to do this? I mean, this is very solid. He's got the anchor, so why should I blitz? I'll play like this. Five, 4, nothing much to do, I think. Don't want to strip my midpoint. Just try to build another inside point. Double 5s, great shot if I can survive. Dodge the deuce. Yeah, that's the only play, I guess. So now I'm in really good shape with my huge racing lead, and that's 46 pips. So if I make the point, if I roll something like 6-2 and attack him, he dances. I lose my market, but to be honest, I don't see too many market losers, but 46 pips ahead in the race. How bad can it be to cube here? Yeah, we'll just cube, and it's just a big racing lead, and there's also nothing really terrible that can happen. Here I just cover and probably clear the 10. more flexible. So if he hits me and doesn't cover, I don't mind at all. Is there anything else? Yeah, that looks good. I could also, play 13. I mean, this I like better now because it is fewer numbers, I guess. It leaves me a bit more structure. Okay, let's figure this out. This 4, 1, 3, 2, 5. It's not so many. This is more flexible. I will go with the flexibility. Okay, yeah, he keeps the goalkeeper. And now I have to remake the point, it seems. And am I in trouble already? Looks like. So I can clear the point. So that's double uses, 4s, 5 to 14 numbers. Can hit loose, but then that leaves 2 blots. And I think just clearing looks pretty safe. After he misses, this is only 13 numbers. If he dances, I can win a gammon. That's an argument. And if he enters on the 20, that's okay. Yeah, at least, yeah, maybe it's even better like this. It's fewer numbers. Of course, I leave 2 blots, but I think I should try like this. Yeah. So in these variations, at least I got rid of the goalkeeper. Okay, now it's all about clearing the points. Okay. Can play like this, but this gives me immediate bad numbers, so why not try to use the checkers on the 7 for another time to maybe clear some other points that are more difficult to clear. I mean, this makes it easy, of course. Two, 1. Don't know. Can I do something like this? 2, 1. I mean, I will win the race, no matter what, it seems. If I don't get hit, that is. Okay. Still not great chances to win a gammon here. So, but I'm happy to have won 2 points. I'm not sure about the cube, if it was a bit too early. But if it was wrong, I don't think it can be a big mistake, and in these situations I always double when I'm not sure. Even though in this case the take was really obvious. Okay, off to a good start, 2-0 lead. course I hit. I cannot do the drag and drop because I pressed the wrong button. So be it. Okay, I think I gotta make the anchor. This looks weird. Just play solid. He cannot do everything at once. Guess he should anchor for 3 misses. Okay, race is about even. I'm a little bit down. I will just try to build my board as quickly as possible. So I don't think he will be super happy to hit me from his anchor, which is why I simply can place some blots in front of him. So of course I hit, and since there's no good 5, I don't want to play 9 to 4. Still, I just bring more checkers. I mean, this looks weird to say the least, even though I'm ahead now in the race. But structurally, I really don't like it. Hey, this is an overplay, but that's just more my style, but that's badly phrased because actually in backgammon there's only right or wrong, so not much room for style. 4-6, yeah, at least getting 1 blot to safety. Okay, he's breaking his anchor now, probably not very dangerous. He's ahead in the race. A blot. Well, since there's basically no downside to hitting for me now. Got a second anchor, which is good. Keep my midpoint. So I just step out. Okay, I wouldn't have done that. Hitting behind my anchors, I don't see much sense in it, to be honest. So I can make another anchor or build my board. I mean, this looks strong. This is also nice for now. Yeah, actually I can also hit, but hitting really, I don't see much point in hitting. Okay, now I see it. He would have danced, but still. So now I really want to make the 3. And I guess then I will leave the bar point again. Maybe it wasn't a good idea to make it in the first place then. But yeah. Okay, do I want to give up my 4-point anchor? Something like this. I mean, I really like that anchor, to be honest. So I might as well just make the point. He's got 2 blots. Keep contact. And the other play is simply reducing contact, right? Is he happy when I play like this? Probably. No, I just make the point. Three, one. So now I certainly will slot the 5 to make it as quickly as possible, and then maybe duplicating aces. Looks nice. Also wasting a little bit of time here. Should play a bit faster. Don't know, always in the beginning when I feel like I have so much time, I start out too slow. I mean, in this case, I got to get used to the server. So here, I think I just play like this. Have to, I suppose. Okay, maybe now I see the problem with not having left the 4 point earlier. So now I have to play something like this. I cannot break my board really. That's really an awkward situation here. I mean, I cannot play 6 to 1. So I guess I have to do like this. Now he probably can cube me. Feel with my strong board there's still so much contact that I simply cannot drop this. Okay, now he probably will hit 2 checkers, so now I could be in trouble if I fail to hit back, which I do. Yeah, something really went wrong here in this game. I feel it's all like looks really... not what I wanted, definitely. Gotta come in quickly to have a chance to avoid the gammon loss. Like this maybe, or maybe I even hit, who knows. Nope. Okay, that's the gammon loss probably. That's definitely the gammon loss. Not probably, but for certain. So yeah, kind of hard to say. I should have played it differently at some point before. I mean, I don't want to get too results oriented, for sure. 4-1, anything else? Nope. So he will just run. I'm down 12 pips. Race is about even, so I guess, or is even, so I guess I cannot afford to make a high count. So these are clear. I mean, I'm thinking about doing something like this, maximizing contact. But then, yeah, he's got some bad numbers. Yeah, maybe I should do this. I mean, like 5-4. Yeah, not so many pointing numbers. And if I don't do this, I'm a definite underdog. Yeah. 2-1, I'm happy about. There are also pointing numbers. Yeah, maybe this is the prudent route because the race is even. Okay. For example, with a number like 6-5, it will hit 2 checkers and then I'm under pressure. With these rolls, by the way, the play would have worked out, but of course that's doesn't matter at all. But of course now things are not looking especially good here. Five-2, just building my board. That's a great shot by him. I would have cleared the 11 in his shoes. I mean, he wants to reduce contact, so I'm happy that he kept the 11 point. So just wanted to say I've got better chances to get a shot, but now since he rolled double deuces, there goes the shot equity. Yeah, and that's the worst, so question is, can I still take this? Who knows? 11 pips. Yeah, my take point is a bit higher in non-gammonish situations, so I have to be careful. I'm glad that he didn't cube. Now he will, and I think this is an easy pass now, so I'm really happy that I didn't get cube before. This is a non-gammonish position, and here I cannot take more liberally than for money, so I'll just give it up, and I will slot to increase the gammon rate of both gammon rates for the position, which benefits me at the score. Not that it worked out particularly well so far. Okay, that's a good shot. I think I have to get rid of the third checker on the 24. That's a good response by him. And we have another of these anchor games. Certainly hit if I can, like this. Five, one, down, so I'm in the race, so I keep contact. Two, one. Do I want to make the deuce point here? That would look like, okay, that's the ace, and then I would play something like this. Why am I supposed to make the deuce point here? I don't think I am. I mean, of course, if I make it, then his checker on the 3 doesn't have a decent place to go, so maybe I should make it. Yeah, why not? For now. Two, one. Just bringing a checker down, I think. Fan. So now I got myself into another back game here. I mean, the other one, the 4-5, wasn't really like a classic back game, it was more like a holding game. But this one looks much more like a classic back game. Actually, now I prefer having the deuce point over the ace point in this situation, for sure. Okay, making the bar and slotting the 5. I mean, slotting the 5 is clear. This gives more covers for the important points, so maybe this is even better. It's a bit more flexible. Okay, so I think I will just make the point. I cannot hit anything, so be it. Cannot move there, so I'll slot my 3-point. Okay, he'll clear his 8. Not the greatest back game in the world, especially now. Okay, now. Okay, this one I cannot do. So if I give up an anchor, it has to be the 5 anchor because of the contact. And I actually don't see the point in leaving a blot there. Only increases my gammon losses, so I guess that will be the play. So maybe he should clear the 7 now. I definitely would. 7-6, good play by him. Again, I don't see the point in keeping that checker there, or maybe since I'm losing a gammon anyway, probably. Does that provide me with some extra contact? Maybe. I mean, I really think if I don't hit most of the time, I'm losing a gammon, so I might as well keep the checker there, build my board, and try to get more shots, like on the 6-5. So, is this a cube? Maybe, with the argument, if I miss, I'll lose a gammon. So it doesn't matter that I cubed. If I hit, I will lose my market most of the time. I'm a favorite to hit. So this could be one of these weird score-specific cubes. Yeah, how often do I lose a single game in case I miss? So that would be the variation where my cube would hurt me. So to be honest, I don't see that happening too often. 3 checkers there, another 4 crossovers. So I'm losing so many gammons. So this could be a tremendous blunder, but I feel, I mean, one would have to estimate the single games, but 20 market losers probably. I mean, if I hit it, he doesn't roll the joker. That's definitely a market loss by me. Come on, I will gamble it up. Yeah, I don't know. Could have been a massive mistake, but I think I lose my market by too much, and I lose too many gammons. So I don't know. I mean, I could rule double deuces, so I don't know if I should. I mean, I don't want to go for the second checker, but I mean, there's some chance to crunch, so I really don't know. So I mean, there were 4 numbers. I mean, that's an interesting one. 4 bad. Was double aces bad? Double deuces was bad. Okay. Difference is probably really small. Because in some variations, when I play like this, I could also fail to get the close out, and then that is where it hurts me. But I could also, of course, hit yet another checker. So we will see this in the analysis. Certainly. I mean, this is all really boring. I'm also not paying a special attention on like the finer points here. Maybe I should. Okay, double fours plays well like that. Really don't know. 5 is clear. Okay, now I will close the board. Sure. Double sixes doesn't leave a shot. That's one of the considerations here. I don't know here. Looks a bit more flexible. Is that necessary to take a checker off here? I mean, some numbers that leave a shot. I don't think so. I mean, I can play like this, or that leaves a shot sometimes. The other one is safe, but he could roll double sixes. Is it a big difference? Probably not. 3 checkers off, even if he rolls double sixes, it's fine. I think I can afford to just clear the point. So nice that I won this game. I mean, of course, nice for me because then I can still win the match. But also nice that we get to see another game, or games even. Yeah, we have been in some interesting spots. I mean, this cube I really don't know. Okay, I want to get into gammonish positions, so that would argue for making the offensive 5 point. Yeah, I think that's the type of position that I'm playing for. Well, of course it wasn't planned to get into a position where I'm the one who will likely lose a gammon. But the anchor was super important, of course. And back in the game, guess I have to make the 9 point. We'll try to contain the last checker. This last checker. Okay. Don't know what to think of this play. 6-4, so I cannot run. Or I shouldn't run. I don't want to leave a direct shot. I also don't want to make the deuce point, but what else is there? Oh, that's only 6. I can also play this. Duplicating deuces. I mean, my game plan really is to go for the prime. And I don't see it happening when I make the deuce. I mean, like this. This is also 6 numbers. The other one is 12. And here, what's my game plan here? I don't like the deuce. 2-3 is duplicated. Yeah, I guess. I like this better even. Okay. Go with my guts. Don't see anything else. With my gut, not with my guts, I think. Okay, 6-3. At least I get the priming point now. 3, I don't see anything else. Is there anything? 3, yeah. Okay, now I bet I had something. Nope. So then I got to slot the point, and 8-3 seems to be the only 5. Good shot by him. Now probably we are going to face an unpleasant cube. What can I do? No, we are not going to face an unpleasant cube. Maybe it wasn't, but now I think we can safely drop 25%. I don't think black has 25% winning chances here. So that's that. I would have dropped, so glad that he didn't cube. I think he's auto-rolling. I'm not sure why. But of course, I take my free rolls. Okay, now we have to drop, of course, as before, and now it's a Crawford game where I'm not particularly eager to win a gammon. So this is played basically like DMP in his shoes. I would have made the 4-point instead of the deuce, but if he continues to roll like this, it really doesn't matter too much. So again, I'm stuck in a deep anchor game, it looks like. I'll keep that anchor. I mean, is there any sense to split to the 22? I don't think so. Yeah, trying to go forward, of course. That didn't work out either. Okay, this is interesting. I think he should have stepped up to the bar because now I can attack again. But again, it doesn't really matter too much. Okay, next attempt. Maybe he can find a bad number once. Not really. Maybe I can find a 3. That didn't happen either. So he definitely should hit loose on the 3 with his blot from the 23. I mean, that's a hit. So because he really has to keep me from getting the second anchor. So I'm happy that he didn't hit. So I got a chance to get the second anchor. But like as before, didn't matter a whole lot. Didn't make a big difference. Okay. Down to the ace point game equity. Good news is at least I can stay back until the end. Don't need to worry about backgammons or anything, so that's nice. Just worry about building my prime as quickly as possible. Here, don't know. Would have been nice to have hit, but I'll have another chance. Yeah, there we go. And now I need to all my ammunition for the 8-point. Yeah. I'll slot the ace 8 if I can, and of course making it immediately is better. And I'll slot the deuce as soon as I can. Certainly would be nice to get another checker, but I'm a big favorite without it, so certainly not my main concern. Yeah, again, not very interesting all this, but what can you do? At least there's a reasonable chance that we'll see another game. Reasonable, I say, because I think I am like a 75%, 77% favorite. I mean, I haven't achieved the close out yet, so. And I'm having some problems to hit loose here or make the point. So now we're. Okay, I think I just play like this. I don't. Is there any reason to make the point and give him the 1-6 joker? I don't see it. Keep my prime. Of course. Even at the price of making this game more boring and extended, but I think that's just the correct technique. So gotta do it. Maybe I should. I don't like playing 8 to the 3-point that deep in my home board. Much rather prefer my checkers on the high points. So this is unfortunate. 1, 2, 3, 4. What else can I do? So I didn't manage to get the close out, but yeah, what else is there? 6 is forced and still play with 1 blot, so that's gonna be a close call. Those good numbers, so I guess I'm a slight favorite. Yeah, this is better because like that he can take out 4 checkers, but 4 checkers doesn't matter for him, to him. So, okay, he needs a double to win this, which he does. So unfortunately, that was it. So I will be back with the XG analysis. So here's the result of the XG analysis. I managed to play pretty well in the end. So I would say let's just browse through my blunders and maybe some of the cube actions. I think I wasn't sure if this was a cube, and as you can see, it was one of these whatever decisions where you waste a couple of minutes on the clock, and in the end it didn't matter. I can plus it just to see which way it swings. So it's an even bigger double now, a 7 double, 7,000th of a point. And even that is not clear. So it is just a borderline decision, that's it. The next one is not borderline at all. I mean, maybe you remember playing 2 checkers from the midpoint was my first instinct, and then I started counting and I don't know, convincing myself that this play wins more gammons, which it does, but of course it also loses more gammons. So actually I'm winning 3 percentage points more gammons and lose 4 percentage points, so that's a bad trade-off, and this simply wins fewer games. So quite a big blunder, simply because when you look at the final position, I still have plenty of work to do. For example, if he dances and I don't cover, he gets an immediate second shot, or I enter, then there are certainly some numbers, or he enters, and then I roll something like 6-2. So there are many more follow-up shots in this variation, which is why the play wins fewer games. Okay, understood. So I went against my first instinct. I should have followed it. Yeah, this one, yeah, I should have played this play, just playing more solid at the price of dumping one checker, extra checker deeper inside the board. I mean, this just looked prettier to me, but of course, many more returns. So, and after this, if I do this, yeah, I'm down in the race, but this is just more solid. The other one is more shots, but in the end, it's also not such a big difference. The main difference is that my play loses more gammons, and additionally I'm leading in the match, so I should try to get to less complicated positions, or at least less gammonish, and I failed to do that. So let's look at my next blunder. 4-3. Yeah, here it started when I finally took the cube. I remember I already felt bad about this game. I mean, meaning that I felt I sat too long on my 4 points. So then when I had to leave it, finally it was really dangerous, and I should have left it before. But here it all starts by making the 3rd point. I should have just made the natural play, strengthening my board well, and keeping more flexibility. I mean, the final position after my play, I should have noticed that with all these strip points, it's obvious that I will have to break one of them with the next roll if I don't want to play inside my board. So then why make this additional point? Didn't make any sense. Okay. This one, double sixes. So what's the correct move? Making the bar and leaving the 4 points. So I just made the ace, final position like this. Of course, a point I don't want to make, but I felt I needed the contact that the 4 point provides me. But if you look at the final position after the correct play, I get all the contact in the world simply by leaving a blot there, and I have much better chances to build a strong board. If I can make my 5 point, that's a much stronger front position. So yeah, I was hesitant to make the ace, but I just didn't see any reasonable alternatives, and I was just so focused on not abandoning my 4 point. It was just bad all over. Here I had another chance to give up the 4 point. So I correctly played 6 to 5. But then I played 18-15, and I could have made my bar point. So, and that would still keep a checker on the 4 point, max contact, but then I would have better flexibility. Okay, so this game I just chose, I had the wrong idea, and unfortunately I stuck with it. Let's see if there's another one. Oh no, this is just already the next game. So let's go back to that game and see about the cube action. So then here is what happens in that game. I finally had no choice but leaving the point because breaking the board is out of question. And then, of course, I got cubed because of all the market losers and the gammons that he wins when he hits 2 checkers and I fail to hit back. I mean, exactly like it happened. And yeah, so that was a homemade gammon, a self-made gammon loss. Okay, this is already game 4, so in game 3 there was nothing. Maybe I should just check cube action. Yeah, he should have cubed here. I was prepared to take, but I said I was happy not to have received the cube. And then after the sequence it was a big pass. So, but no big mistakes here in that game. And 13-10 was like a 40 mistake. What was the correct move? I should have slotted the bar. Since I have a backgame structure, I want to play as flexible and pure as possible, and I really don't mind getting hit, so that gets all my checkers into play. But I'm still surprised that this is a 40 mistake, but okay, so be it. Okay. Ah, there's the cube, yeah. Yeah, you see 220 blunders, so what was I thinking? Well, I can show you what I was thinking. I copied this position to another board, and now you can see it here. And I was thinking of something on the left. Basically, my thought was, when I lose, I very often lose a gammon, so then it doesn't matter with whether the cube is on 1 or on 2. I will lose the match anyway, and so I will want to get maximum benefit from the good sequences, namely when I hit. So I had something in the left, something like the left position in mind. But this, what I really should have done in the original that you can see on the right is just counting crossovers. So how many crossovers do I need to save the gammon in case I miss? So, and then you will see that's 3 crossovers for each of the 3 back checkers. That's 9 plus 4 more crossovers with the front checkers. So that's 13, and 1 more to take a checker off. So it's only 14 crossovers. And that's like 7 or 8 rolls something. And he has only 1 checker off, so he also has probably rather 8 than 7 rolls. So I can't be an underdog basically, saving the gammon here after a miss since I'm on roll. So I shouldn't have cubed. So my assessment during the game that I will probably lose a gammon when I miss, that was completely off. And yeah, well, that led to this big mistake. But I mean, as you can see, under the right conditions, as in the left position, my cube makes sense. So it wasn't as crazy as you may might have thought. Yeah. So is there anything else? No, that's it. That was my last mistake, the biggest of the whole match. Yeah, I guess good news is I played well enough to still have played good PR despite this huge blunder. Okay, I think I will wrap it up now. Again, quick reminder, please, if you enjoyed the content, press the like button, subscribe to the channel, and looking forward to another Streamchamps match. Take care, bye bye.